To thrive in a career with the New York City Ballet, dancers often choose to forego relationships, a social life, and a traditional education in order to pursue their passion from a very young age.
It's kind of hard to have complete separation between ballet and life. I know I put off a lot of my social life when I was younger just because I wanted more than anything to be successful.
From the age of 8 till 16, all I did was eat, sleep, dance, repeat. Every day.
You have to mold your body. It's like a sculptor. You have to sculpt your body.
There's a lot of hardships in this field, and a lot of it you actually put on yourself.
Something my mom has always told me is that, you know, you're only a kid once, so like don't rush. I never thought about that at all. I think I'd thought about it. I feel like I skipped the process of being a kid. You know, everything was so intense so quickly. And now I'm like, I want to take it in a little bit, but too much of it's already out there. I can't bring it back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there've been times when I've gone back and thought, you know, did you have a normal childhood? Absolutely not.
As a ballet dancer, when you're maybe 10, you start kind of having to give things up a little bit and choosing between track and ballet, or when you're in high school and you can't go to the football game because you have practice. That's kind of a negative way of saying it because it doesn't feel that way, but it is that. You give up being the quote-unquote normal kid.
I was 7 when I started. Nobody starts at 7 today. They start at 3 or 4.
This is your career. This is what you choose to do, and you have to choose it early.
From a very young age, you're trained that we're going to treat you like adults. And we expect you to listen and to stand in line and do what we tell you to do.
And then you get to be 19 or 20, and for female, you're becoming more of a woman, and you have to learn how to maintain your body that way. And then, you know, and then you're 23 or 24, and you're probably dealing with like, I'm old, because that's old in ballet world, you know?
When you get older, and I've been a principal for so long now that, you know, I have to remain healthy or else that's my job. I've had to find like the groove to get into and sacrifice, you know, the going out and the having fun for staying at home and rolling out.
I think I sacrificed my friendships, my personal life. All I would do was rehearse and just perform and just think about dance, dance, dance. Rehearsals, point shoes, hair, makeup, like that's all I would think about. And I was like, I feel like I was the most boring person ever. I can't even believe I did that to myself.
The younger dancers are here, you know, 12 hours a day, really, from 10 o'clock in the morning till past 10 o'clock at night.
We work at night, we work the most on the weekends, holidays are like our busiest time. Non-dancers, whenever they have time off is when we're working the hardest.
I don't really know what it's like to have a set schedule of, you know, a 9 to 5 and then have, you know, a weekend.
Your kind of child rearing days are a little bit delayed because you can't dance and you know, be pregnant at the same time. So eventually, if your career's long enough, you know, you try to squeeze it in, and I hope to do that.
The choice to have a child is a huge one for a ballerina just because of the impact it makes on your body. Some ballerinas have opted to not have children because they wanted to keep dancing. Other ballerinas have danced only to a certain point, and then they've said, I'm going to have children and then not come back. And then there's been those like me who have decided to have children and then have tried to come back. I danced the first 3 months of my pregnancy, and I knew that there was a chance that it might be the last time I ever danced. I want to dance until I'm well into my 40s, and you know, fingers crossed I make it there, but you just don't know. All my friends from home in Altoona, they have families, they're married. I'm nowhere near ready for marriage. I'm nowhere near ready for a baby right now. And it's not that I'm like putting them off for my career, but that's just where I am.
To us, the passion that we have for our craft and how we feel out there on stage is completely worth all of the pain and all of the sacrifice and all of that kind of stuff. As much as we complain and as much as it hurts us, we're actually doing exactly what we wanted to do.
I just had my Spanish dance, which is in the third act of Swan Lake. And as you can see, it's intense. I'm sweating and dying.